losing the rally, and not in the moment. It's happening 2 or 3 shots, and sometimes in some cases 1 shot before. Okay, so I'm just going to press play, take you through. So the guy in the green serves, which is a good serve, which sets up the first opportunity across the middle of the court, which gives him that front position. So that's a very simple explanation or demonstration, with the player in green serving, hitting the sidewall here, which did fantastic, then creates the first loose ball, which the other player is forced to hit the ball late, and then the player in the green gets in front and then takes the first ball short. So now the player in green serves. Let's follow the second serve. Serve, misses the sidewall this time, and now he's on the back foot. So see the difference in the discrepancies between the two. The first one, it hits the sidewall, and he's now in control. And then the second one, he serves, he misses the sidewall, and now the player in the grey is in control. So as the player in grey in control, stays in front, and now hits a good length, and then takes control of the player in the green. Okay, so following the player in the grey. So watching the serve. Serve catches the sidewall, so good serve. Good return from player in the green, getting the ball all the way through to the back for their drive. Good length, and then player in the grey hits long, which is good shot. And now the player in the grey goes short. So you can see the position where the player in the grey decided to take that ball short. If you go back, so he's here in this position. If you can see where he's played that ball at that time he's played it, you can see player in the green is actually in line with him, and therefore he has to hit an exceptional short ball to the front of the court to put pressure on the player in the green. So really in this situation, the player in the grey should be pushing further to the back of the court versus going short to the front. But now this is going to put him under pressure, because now the player in the green has time to get up there and put pressure on the player in the grey. So we'll see it play out. Player in the green comes up. Now the guy in the grey is under pressure. He gets the ball back, but he's under pressure from the word go of the rally. Okay, this is a good rally. So he's then been able to recover and get himself back into the rally. So back to hitting some good length. So the length is a little bit short, and the players aren't able to get each other, dragging each other to the back of the court, and it's putting them under a little bit of pressure. So you can see the ball's a little bit short around the middle of the court. It's going short very early, and then player in grey hits a good length to the back. So what we need to be aware of in that rally is you can see that's a little bit scrappy. So the reason why it's scrappy is you can see when they're hitting their length, they're not actually getting the ball all the way through. So there's a short ball there. There's another short ball landing in this middle of the court. There's another short ball not getting all the way through to the back. And then there's a volley, but not an exceptional volley, taking it short. And now what's happened is he's taken that short drop shot in under pressure in the wrong position, and the player in the grey has been able to reveal it. So watching the player in the grey now serving. So just watch where this lands. So is it going to catch a sidewall? Is it not? So it catches sidewall, so that's good. And then player in the green makes an unforced error. So it wasn't an exceptional serve, but it was still hit the sidewall, so it was good. But the player in green tries to hit a cross court, and I'm not sure if he's going for a cross court drive or a cross court kill, but he's hit the top of the tin, which is out of position to go for that shot. So again, we'll watch the player in the grey. So he serves, good serves, catches the side wall. Player in the grey should look to volley that ball. Player in the green should be looking to volley that ball, letting that go. There's the loose ball, so into the middle of the court. Forces the cross court, plays the cross court. Player in the green is under pressure because of the racket head speed, because he's had time, and then makes a mistake and hits the ball out. So again, we'll watch the serve. So that's a good serve into the back. Nice return from the player in the green. Forced the both out of the back corner. Now the player in the green's gone to the back as well. That's good. That's a very good length from the player in the green. So you can see both relatively well structured there, looking to hit a length to the back of the court to try to build that front position, and the length is what won the rally. Player in the green serves, doesn't catch the side wall, and then fortunately he's let off the hook because the player in the grey was not able to execute a good cross-court deep to the back of the court. And then you can see player in the grey going short with a cross-court there and ball landing short. So player grey comes up to serve. Let's watch the serve. So good serve to the back. Now that's good. He's taking that volley. That's good that the player in green's taking the volley also. It's a little bit loose, so it's out. So you see that a little bit too early. So that's a good length. That's a good length to the back of the court. It's a little bit short. Oh, and that should have been a let situation, which I think they gave a let. It looked like he tried to play that, but they obviously gave that a let. Okay, Player in grey serves. It's a good serve to the back of the court. Player in grey's in front, which is good. Now player in the grey's hit a short ball from the back of the court, and player in the green's been able to respond. Now there's a bit of pressure going on around the middle. And then player in the grey's hit a good length to drag the opponent to the back. So player in the grey comes in to serve again. So we're again watching this first position, see if he's able to hold that front position from the word go. Serves. There it is. He's in front now. Needs to push up a little bit more on the court. He's hanging back on the back of the tee because you can see he's standing back here versus he wants to be further up to the middle of the court so he can be more aggressive across the middle. So that's a good serve. Now, the first position he moves to when he serves, after he serves, you can notice he comes in, he hits a good serve, catches a side wall. Just watch the behavior of him moving back on the tee after he serves. So he serves and then he moves back. So you can see he's serving here and then coming straight back here. Now, from this first opportunity, what you want to do is if you're catching that side wall, you want to be able to try to be aggressive from that first opportunity. So if you're now hanging back here versus looking to go forward, you're going to be straight away on the defensive. So even if you hit a good serve, you don't get to capitalize as well as what you would is if you're higher on the tee and taking the ball earlier in position. So then the player in green hits good length. And then there's another good length. They're a little bit short, so you can see when they're hitting that ball. So you can see the difference in the depth in that last shot. That's short as well. So you can see if you go back, just watch where the length is landing in the rally. So watch where the length lands in the rally. So serve, good serve, hits the side wall. So it's a short length there. There's a short length there, and it's not getting through to the back wall. Short length there, and that's a good length. So now look at the pressure that creates. So the difference between the ball landing in around this area here and this area here to the ball actually getting through to the back wall is the difference in being in control of the rally. So the player in the grey now is in control from that one good shot. So because he's got that ball back through to the back wall, it's now created this position for him that he now gets to be the aggressor in the rally. You see there, see what he does. And then off that, he's then hit the short ball here, which is then put him back in trouble. So now the player in green has let him off the hook by hitting the 10, which obviously you can see their frustration there because he missed an easy opportunity. He actually had him out of position, and all that ball really had to do was go up. So hence his frustration. So watch his serve again. So that's a little bit shallow, but he's got away with it. So when I say shallow, it hasn't caught the side wall, but he's got away with it because his opponents let it go to the back. Player green then was able to deal with it and got the ball through the back. There's the short ball, which was forced from a good length that he hit just prior to that shot. Again, coming into the serve. So no side wall in action. Then opened up the opportunity for the player in the green. The green then goes for it. He actually, when I say go for it, he went for a cross-court kill or a cross-court nick. I can't just determine which one of the two he's going for. It looked like more of a cross-court kill. And he hit it. But in the position that he was able to hit that was because the serve's not hitting the side wall. So then it's on his racket where he's more comfortable to take the volley versus after it hits the side wall. So watching the serve again. So no side wall on that serve. Player in grey is in front. And then player in green tins out, hitting from the back of the court. So what you'll notice is the two players, you'll find that one player is more in control of the tee than the other player. But the starting point is it's clinical that you can get it right from the first serve or return a serve. And if you get that right, there's a very good chance you're going to be in control from the start of the rally. Now, if you don't get that right, there's a very good chance you're going to be on the back foot and your opponent's going to take control. Now, the 1, 2, 3 shot combinations of reasons why you lose the rally before is if you don't hit that good serve and the opponent hits then a pressure shot to the back of the court, you're setting up the opportunity for your opponent to be in control of you. So whether he hits a winner on that next shot or he just stays in control of you because he's got the time and he's putting you under pressure, that's what makes a difference. So for you, it's about being clinical about the small things, serve catching side balls getting through back to the back of the court. And then when you've got your opponent out of position, then taking the ball short to the front of the court.